Like really only 3. If the target's flanked, you automatically make an extra attack with your offhand. Must be wielding spear and a dagger. Excess damage dealt to shield strength overflows the target's health. Push the target 1 hex away. They should have placed like 5 spells to him, right? Why? Why on fucking Earth only 3? I don't get it. It's more fun to have more options. Hey, this is done, Bestia. They will level up, perhaps. No. No what? Let's go further.
Why not buy a lovely dry wine to cool you in the desert heat?
Half price on carpets and blankets.
The famous Roman everyone's been talking about. It is not too late in the day to buy the supplies you need. Approach and look. My store, though humble by your standards, is at your service.
Didn't know I was famous.
Word of your deeds travels fast, especially
Scythe,
amongst merchants.
QLF,
We
thanks
all know of the
for
Roman commander
first
and the
sub.
riches you
Thanks a lot.
possess. Tell me, what do you desire?
About what metal horses are you talking about, Transistor? Aren't you afraid of getting robbed and cheated?
On the contrary, it helps my business. Everyone underestimates me and pays the price. Literally, in most cases. I'm not afraid of anyone. They are afraid of me.
That's such an open-ended question.
I mean within the boundaries of what I can provide you with at this stall, of course. I can't grant you immortality. Yet. And I know what you're thinking, but trust me, you don't want to go there. My husband is a jealous man.
Are you affiliated with any particular tribe?
Of course. There is no way not to be. I do not hail from any tribe you would ever have heard of, however. My tribe is quite small, but we have good relations to both Lunia's tribe and Udad's.
Let me see what you got in stock. Abundant denarii. Again on a 2000 denarii. I'll try to balance this out. I really have a lot of rations. Each Praetorian consumes 1 ration on every 8 hours. If I don't roam a lot, and if I know what I'm doing, I won't need so many rations.
There is no way we can compensate for that. Ask him if he would accept 20 jugs of Carthaginian wine instead. Settle for no more than 30.
Axe.
Romans, the spirits must have led you here to my little corner. How fortuitous. I need a little bit of your time and your guidance. Would you be willing to extend your helping hand?
I'm a foreigner in this land.
That is precisely why I need you. The guidance I seek is for lands beyond this one. You are a warrior, are you not? If death is what you deal, it must stand to reason that you'd know death and the lands of the dead. My name is Axil. I am what you might call a philosopher in your language. Though to my own people, I am a shaman. My life's work is to study and explore the many lands beyond death, and how they vary from culture to culture.
Who would be interested in reading about what other cultures experience after death? Surely everyone wants to know what awaits themselves.
Well, that is one of the questions I am trying to explore. Is it truly based on what we believe? Or where we are born? Or to whom? I myself am inherently fascinated by the idea of these different afterlives. But when I finish this book, I hope it will serve as a kind of travel guide.
I suppose none of us can ever be completely certain where death may take us.
You understand me then. On the matter of transitioning from one life to the next, there can never truly be certainty. Besides, as scholars, we must seek the truth for no other reason than to enlighten ourselves.
I'm not exactly sure why you need my help specifically.
I have collected much knowledge of our own afterlife, but I have never had the opportunity to learn what awaits Romans after death.
Do you want to ask about something specifically Roman?
Precisely. I have interviewed several scholars on the subject of the afterlife, but those were all of Africa. It is my theory that one's afterlife depends on the gods one believes in. I simply want to know about what kind of afterlife Roman gods provide.
I can tell you some stories.
I'll need more than that. I'll need detailed descriptions.
Let's say I want to help you. How do you even know I'll tell you the truth?
You have the look of a trustworthy individual. And I know Romans are proud of their virtues. Is it not so? I may later enlist the help of another Roman who would prove you wrong and reveal that you have deceived me. In that case, I would at least know what part of the afterlife Romans like to lie about.
Tell me what I want.
First, walk me through the typical journey of the deceased according to your culture. Imagine you are dead. What happens then?
This current Cerberus Elysium in Tartarus. Your soul is separated from your body and travels to death.
On its own? Interesting. We have to find our own way to the Duat. But they say the path is different for each person.
You have to pay Charon, so he can ferry you across the river, Asher.
A river? Now that sounds pleasant. But do you carry your own money to the underworld?
You do not. For this reason, it's good to bury the dead with a coin in their mouth.
Of course. We also believe it is best to bury the dead with their belongings. That way they can live a good life in Siket Aru.
If you can get past Cerberus, the judges will determine your fate.
Assess us. We have 42 of them. It is best to know their names and the sins they have not committed. Once you pass their judgment, Anubis weighs your heart against a feather of Mart. A pure heart isn't heavy.
The virtuous end up in Elysium, while the worthless and the wicked suffer in Tartarus.
This Elysium sounds like Siket Aru. Osiris permits only the pure spirits to the field of reeds.
And what happens to impure?
Amit devours their hearts.
I can't really know for sure without traveling to this myself.
You are right, of course. But I have an idea. Look. This weed is called cat's eye. They say it will bring you to the land of the dead temporarily. It would be great if you'd try it and tell me what you saw there.
You ask me to risk that? It's only fair that I get something in return. If I should find myself stuck in the lands beyond life, I should hate to be caught without enough coin to pay carve. Why don't you do it yourself?
Naturally, I was the first to try it myself. But I'm certain you will visit a different underworld than I.
What if I can't come back?
You should not worry. I have tried it myself multiple times. And as you see, I always came back.
Money.
You are right.
600 denarii.
I happen to have some Roman denarii on me. Please, take these with you.
Holy shit. Where am I going in the underworld? Afterlight travel guide. The giant cat. You should talk to the giant cat.
Salve.
Am I dead?
Do you remember dying?
Should I?
I do. It was memorable, but not pleasant. Then again, few deaths are. It is not you who is dead.
What are you?
I am a cat.
I never met a talking cat.
Maybe they had nothing to say to you. Maybe you should ask better questions. Obvious questions produce obvious answers.
And who are you?
I am you.
That seems unlikely.
I know. This is all my fault, really. I wasn't a very good cat. Cats have to live through 9 lives. We die and then we are reborn. But a wicked cat is reborn as a lowly human. I am you in a past life.
A wicked cat is reborn as a lowly human. Oh shit. What am I supposed to do here?
A very good question. Do you even remember your purpose?
Revenge.
Your father. His death seems so long ago. When was the last time you thought about him? Have you noticed that you no longer remember his face? Yet you intend to avenge his death. I wonder why. It will not bring him back. Did you even like your father?
I don't remember.
Then maybe he was not that important. Maybe he's just become an excuse for your actions at this point. I may seem wise to you, but wisdom comes with age and identity. I know you because I am you. Or rather, I was you in a past life. I do not enjoy life as a human. But you can save me by leading a good life and not causing pain. Only then will we be reborn as a cat.
Junket.
Unlikely, but stranger things have happened.
I do not wanna cause pain.
But you do. In pursuing your ambitions, you hurt those in your path. You must ask yourself if it's all worth it.
I have to do what I must.
And when that's done, you will lie around all day and enjoy life. You can do that now. Cats do it every day.
Spirited say. Cats are ruining me here every day. What do you propose? I got 11 of them in my house.
The only way you can stop hurting people is to leave the land of the living. You may stay here if you want, and trade places with me. That way I will be reborn as a cat, and you will be a good man. I know, this is all very confusing for you, but let me make it simpler. I shall present you with 2 doors. One of them leads to the Elysium of Reeds, the other back to the Court of Heaven. Think about it. Figure out which one feels right, and go where your heart leads you.
One door leads to Elysium, the other one. I got exactly the same one here, if I can grab it. Like that one. This one is 10 kilograms. Look at him, exactly the same. Oh, and he's really heavy. He's so freaking heavy I can barely lift him with my hand. Okay, I need to use both. Yuri medallion. Accuracy, crit chance, armor, animals will be drawn to you and follow instead of fleeing. I lose movement, I lose accuracy. I gain crit chance. Not a bad one at all. All resists armor. So one lead here. Hey! Normally. One leads to Elysium, the other one. I wanna see what's Elysium. This is Elysium, I think. This is still awake. Return to the land of the living, the other one is to die. You reincarnated as a cat. Game over. I'm blooding you. You reincarnated as a cat. Смирите се! To the land of the living.
You're back. Quickly, tell me what you saw before the visions fade.
Let me tell you about the giant cat.
Giant cat. Ah, that's bizarre. Thank you, my dear friend. With your help, people all around the world will have a better afterlife experience. Please, accept this amulet as a small token of my immense gratitude. I hope to see you again when my book is finished.
Memento mori. Achievement unlocked. Amulet of Tanit 2. Movement. Blunt/blunt resist. All resists. And armor. Blunt/pierce. Movement accuracy crit. I like offensive stats, okay. I really like offensive stats more. My point of view. Supply trader.
I have medicines to cure any ailment.
Welcome back. Will that be all?
It smells like apples and peaches, and tastes like almond and dried locust wings. Simply put, it's a marvel of potion crafting. You will feel sad when the bottle is empty.
By the ancestors, it's just ordinary wine. Go sleep it off before you make.
There
a
are many
fool of yourself.
dangers in the desert. My goods will Along came a warrior. But know this, not all foes fight fair. A blade may not fell you, but venom might. Do you need protection against
How
that
can you protect me
eventuality?
against venom?
It takes a wise man to recognize wisdom. Thus only by recognizing wisdom, we are wise. I have a cure against venom. You should be prepared. Do you agree?
You're the strangest merchant I've met.
That may be because I am not a merchant.
What, you sell things then?
I sell, but not for profit. What I sell is not easy to create. It costs me. Thus, it is only fair that it costs you too, should you choose to make use of it. That is a wise choice. Your life may not be measured with denarii.
It's not in the inventory. Probably gonna need it for some quest. Anti-venom. When and if someone gets poisoned. A headband. Warrior garb. That bloody suck. Checked every trader there is. as the elders of the Berber tribes. Denari.
The Roman finally joins us in the flesh. Your reputation precedes you.
Esteemed elders, now that we are all here, our talks can begin in earnest. I have told you all of the upcoming war, of the possibility of Nazamenes being trapped between Roman legions and Egypt, and I have explained the potential advantages of an alliance with the Romans. Now is your time to ask your questions about our proposal. I'm sure many such questions burn your tongues.
Why is nobody talking? Have you lost your voices? Are you all afraid of the great Roman? Cowards! That's what you are. You are a disgrace to Nazamones.
It is only you who disgraces us in front of this foreigner, Warmaxan. Is it up to you to talk when your elders are silent? You confuse courage with insolence. Nobody is afraid of the Roman, but it is unwise to insult your elders.
Nobody is afraid of the Romans. I am. They've conquered Nazamones once. They rule Egypt and possibly myriad lands, the names of which I can't even begin to pronounce. One would be a fool not to fear the Romans.
Run to your Roman masters with your tail between your legs then, Medur. I shall stand and fight, and if need be, die defending my people.
Warmaxan, Medur, know yourselves. The ancestors are watching. Do not disrespect the court.
How many troops do you need, Roman?
As many as you can find.
An imprecise answer. Now that is inspiring leadership.
An imprecise answer is an honest one, Udad.
You seem to have low expectations of Romans, Lunia.
He is afraid.
I fear nothing.
The Roman is afraid. Am I wrong, Roman? There is no way you can advance towards Egypt without our help. You can wait for your masters to send you reinforcements. But by then, it will be already too late. And what if we refuse helping you? It is not conquest you are seeking. You are trying to survive. Are you not?
Well aware of my mortality, because of that I'm not afraid. Fear is no cure for that.
I'll grant you that your words are wise. In your acceptance of death, you conquer your fear thereof. Unfortunately, I cannot strike a deal with a man who may be dead tomorrow.
It comes to all of us eventually. He does not care for our plans. There is no reason to refrain from forging alliances.
And if you die, who will take your place? Who will uphold your end of our arrangement?
Queen Cleopatra will assume responsibility.
A powerful ally indeed, and one with vested interests in our territory. You have my support.
You weak-minded fool! You excrement of a drunken horse! The presence of this foreigner alone is an insult to the ancestors. I should slit your throat where you stand.
Control yourself.
He may have a temper, but he is right. You know that too. The court of heaven is for us only. I can already feel the disapproval of the ancestors.
Can you now? Very well. Let us consult the ancestors then.
Have you lost your mind, Izil? Are we not disgraced enough? Will you allow this foreigner to desecrate the resting place of our ancestors with his presence?
That is highly unusual. I don't think the ancestors would approve.
That's something the ancestors can tell us themselves, is it not?
Fine. But let it be known that I'm not happy.
As usual.
It is settled then. We consult the ancestors.
What on fucking earth? Travel to the holy burial site. Bologna.
Greetings, Legate.
You really think that Cleopatra is a goddess in a human form?
Do you really think I am a golden wolf?
Figuratively, sure.
Then maybe she's figuratively a goddess.
Are you the queen of the Zamones?
I am not. It is an amusing thought, though. Nazamanes does not have kings or queens. We do not like being ruled by other people. Some amongst us think it's necessary to have a king. But I believe the very concept of a monarch is against our nature. We must rule ourselves.
Why they call you the golden wolf?
When I was young, my hair was the color of wheat. And I am said to be as cunning as a wolf.
Are all the tribes here?
Most of them. This year's gathering had a specific goal. We wanted to elect a king for the entirety of Nazamanes. Naturally, not all of the tribes agree.
Salve Legate. Is that right? Legate. You have such a strange language. I do like it though. I apologize for the behavior of my fellow elders. We are not used to having a foreigner in the court.
No need to apologize.
I like your sense of humor.
Can someone explain to me what happened?
In the absence of a meaningful decision, we have decided to consult the ancestors, as we always do. You shall travel to the burial site and sleep inside the tomb of an ancestor who, in return, shall appear to you in dreams and reveal your destiny. We will all do the same. I believe our ancestors will tell us if we should support you.
Pray to your gods, Roman. If the ancestors are against you, I shall cut you down right there and then.
And then one morning you will just fail to wake up.
First, let's level up. One unspent. I'm going with the entire destroyer. I believe it's worth it. Extra attack, it uses reds, not yellows, orange. Can swing twice. What I do with Kado? Applies a shield wall. Curse. Multiple targets minus 50% damage. Yeah. Now we do Destroyer. Healer Destroyer, I would be Plague Bearer Destroyer. One medic is enough. You're not allowed to fuck it up, okay? You need to conserve health, so healing doesn't mean that much. Not on this difficulty. Kill on ground, minus 10 morale on nearby enemies and let them panic. Challenge to enemies. The next attack against the character from the dueling enemy will deal double damage and apply stun and bleeding. +1 focus per attack. We do duelist till the end, it's great. Oh, we bought everything, anti-venom. All materials traded for denarii, looted all, found Bestia's sister. Nothing else to do. When you want me to see something on chat, just type my name and I'll always see it. Because that's the first time I've seen it. I already answered that question like 1 million times. I'm from Serbia. To the Holy Burial Site. Where's the chest? Tito was for Yugoslavia, not for Serbia. And that was more than 30 years ago.
These barbarians certainly have some strange traditions around burying their dead.
Yeah, damn it, what is this? Then you know it all. Where are you from? What city?
Why are the elders allowing foreigners here to trample all over our ancestors' graves?
What was that? Polonia.
Are you ready?
Questions.
Ask.
Where's Medur?
He has already made his choice to support you. In his eyes, to seek the guidance of the ancestors now would be a sort of insult against you.
I got no ancestors buried here. Will this work?
The ancestors know many things. You shall consult one of mine. I'm sure the answers will be forthcoming.
You're breaking through your own house, Transistor. How long did it take? How exactly does this work?
You drink the ritual milk and enter into the tomb of your ancestor. Truth will be revealed in a dream.
How do I know you will tell the truth of what your visions reveal?
Anyone who lies about such sacred matters will be judged most harshly by the spirits. Take as much time as you would like. Hey! You! Do not walk there! It is sacred ground!
You Romans are motherless. You have no ancestors, and your bastard gods have no power here.
Unlike your spirits, which are tied to the land, the power of the gods is unbounded.
Then tell me why different people in different places worship different gods.
Gods compete through humans to see who is the strongest. It's clear that our gods are best since Rome is ever growing and expanding.
We will shortly see if that is in fact the case.
Now I fucking pissed him off. But he is arrogant.
It pains me to see an outsider like you at this sacred place.
Is there nothing I can do to win you over?
I await the guidance of the ancestors. Only they could change my mind. But I do not expect they will.
I can think of nothing I've done to offend you.
It is not a personal matter. You represent the death of our way of life.
Do you get along with the other elders?
That is none of your business. I know what you are doing. Hoping to find a way to pry us apart and drive a wedge between us. Well, you will find nothing. I may not always agree with Isel, Maedor, and Lunia, but our tribes thrive on mutual respect. We are not enemies to each other. Against you, we are united like the fingers of my fist.
Put the fist in your asshole, you motherfucker. Now let's begin with this, whatever the hell it is.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It is bad luck for the living to enter a grave.
Lend me your luck then, Teba.
I will give you what I can spare. Make sure to return it when you are done.
What's this shit?
On your feet, Romans! They are trying to kill us!
I got Lunia with me. Berserkers, tribesmen. You turned against say 68. Opportunist immovable. Raging and shake it off. It's a bonfire.
It worked! They are caught with their pants around their ankles.
Don't let overconfidence weaken you, Warmaxan. Kill them all. I will meet you at Aljila.
Fools! Sakura, we must leave at once. This will surely mean war.
Just get our child out of here! I have nothing to do with this! Help! Somebody!
Run! Find a place to hide!
Fucking hell, man. Shield broken, they play first. What is that, poison? Lunia must survive. Fucking hell, when they play first. There's a lot of them. That guy hits someone. It's gonna be straight up fucking scary.
Does this hurt? Good, that means you're fine.
from hell, please! Somebody! They're fighting!
The shit, minus 20 morale. Panic. For fucking real, man, with that poison. For fucking real. 5 glances in a row. 5 glances in a row.
It's all right. You're going to live.
They're killing each other! Run! I have nothing to...
Shit, brother.
Rise and fight for your homeland! They're everywhere!
Good job, Carso. Good job.
Finish me off, or I'll be back for you!
Good job, Carso. Good job. Good fucking job.
other! Run!
Bandages! Quickly!
I've had enough! Last. Help! Somebody! Kill you, I swear!
Oh shit, he got up. They got up!
Kill me now. I shall return.
I think this is the last of them.
I will kill all you!
I've been through worse. Or maybe not.
Look at this moron up there.
No permanent damage.
Critical head wound. Moderate arm wound. critical head wound. It needs to be smoother. Their eyes fucking up once they're dead.
Worked! They are caught with their pants around their ankles.
You can win it, okay, even though it's extremely hard, but consequences.
I will meet you at Algila. Fools!
Critical head injury, that's like
Sakura,
300 hours of treatment.
This will surely mean war.
Just get our child out of here!
Stay away from me, please! I have nothing to do with this.
Comrade Lenin, hello.
Nothing to do with this.
Is it strong? Yes, it is. Extremely strong. It was late game, you'll have a blast that no one can counter, no resist work. It bypasses everything, literally it's a free hit every time.
Does this hurt? Good, that means you're fine.
I'll be ready for them.
Help! Somebody!
Help! Somebody! They're fighting!
Stay alive!
That's so fucking broken. Holy shit.
Strike my shield all you want.
Broken as fuck.
That will do it.
I'll get to you as soon as I'm able.
Oh, I am as good as dead then.
This is all too easy.
It's all right. You're going to live.
Run! Find a place to... They're killing each other! Run!
They will kill me.
It wasn't too bad. You can still fight!
I will go to Chimvet Bridge if I am not helped soon.
Light-head watch. I can live with that.
I still got it!
Let them fight their own wars.
I have nothing to do with this.
Rashnu, judge me kindly.
I need help!
You are mostly fine. Get back into the fight. me now, please.
No use fighting them. These Romans are relentless.
They're killing each other! Run! Run! Find a place to hide!
One left. Disappointing.
I don't think we can win this one.
Light injury.
Cowards! Are you alright, Legate?
What in Jupiter's ass all happened?
Well, Isil was always too smart for his own good. But honestly, I never expected him to go this far.
Treacherous bastards. We'll get them, do not worry.
I must give it to old Isil. He fooled even me.
At least now we know where he stands.
We may have to. And not just for him, but Udad as well. He's likely to retreat to his citadel in Augila. Unless you can find a way to get rid of Udad, Isil will be intractable. With or without Medel's support, we will need to defeat Isil, or else Nazamenes will not fully stand with us.
We will find a way.
Ours is the finest, most veteran legion of Rome. We will crush these barbarians.
The conquest of Africa. 2 out of 5 sectors specified. No good loot. That Warmaxon staff is good. Nothing frivolous or indulgent about the design of the staff, carved from pure bone. Its shaft is gleaming ivory, unadorned. It's heavy and sturdy, made for breaking bone and not for showing off. Each hit, 20% chance to apply knockdown to the target. Really, 20% chance for a knockdown. Back up to 4 ejected targets in front of you. Concussive applies weaken. Heavy blow. Attacks the enemy 5 times. Each hit deals 20% of weapon damage and shreds 1 armor. 5 armor shred. Whirlwind. It affects all ejected characters. It can damage allies. Exclamation point. Treatment. Start treating Cineras. Ah. Not that bad, yes. When I won the first time, I had a critical head injury. Now it's light injury. Better than I expected. Conquest Africa. I played all Wolfenstein games way before I even had my YouTube channel. I haven't played new Wolfenstein games. And I played all Quakes on day one. I already bought Vikings. I bought it today. If we speak about the same game, I think you're speaking about this one. Expeditions Viking. I already have it. When I'll play it, I don't know. Insta attack the outpost. Let's go. Enemies on the move. They will attack Apollonia. Incite your local allies to steal the enemy's supplies, reducing the loot you'll get from the battle, but greatly lowering the enemy's defense during the battle. Send one to sneak up, poison their water supply. They will attack Apollonia. Insubordination risk is 20.
The men are awaiting your orders.
Protected flank.
Consistite latos in performanus! We are ready to engage the enemy. Backman for Mate!
Square.
Equites are charging our formation!
Yeah, buddy. repel cavalry. Tend to your wounded.
Salkie sopravdate!
Denari slaves. Region occupied. Were specified. I wanna try and pacify immediately. It costs 10 morale. 200 denarii to pacify. And those would be my options, eh? And this 100 rations. I'll go with 100 rations. Pacify. I need to defend this. God damn it. Don't know when will they attack. Now, I don't know if I have time. We're gonna find out now. I'm gonna take a full risk. Then morale for a 200 denarii. Enemy in the lumber mill. Quite strong enemy in the lumber mill. Letter from Lunia.
Legate, I hope this message finds you well. As you know, despite the significant progress we made towards securing the control of Nazamenes, Udad continues to be a thorn in our side. To his credit, the man proved to be much smarter than he appears. To this day, he manages to elude my spies and remains simply unreachable. But fear not, for I think I may have discovered a weakness in his defenses. If we can't find his hiding spot, the next best thing would be making him come out of it. I'm sure you'll agree with me once I tell you all about my plan. Please meet me in the court of heaven as soon as you are able. The Golden Wolf.
Meet with Lunia. I just hope I have enough time to go back and defend. While
The
capturing
Legatus' old
everything around.
servus came to the barracks and cooked for us the other night. Let me tell you, the
If you ask me.
Resource gain, wagon train. Deploy siege towers, fortifications. Less soldiers will go missing. Less officers may perish. Scorpions. Injuries avoided. Unleash catapults. Deploy siege towers.
I think the Legatus and his men killed Lucullus.
Our healers.
Shut up, you mulehead.
Think about it.
Quiet.
What better excuse to finally invade Egypt and bring it under the control of Rome?
I'm reporting you to Nassau. I hope you like shoveling latrines.
Legate, I am at your service.
Critical injuries can only be treated in the infirmary. Now I can treat those. What's in the market
were
here?
there last night when we were drinking with the gladiator.
The Legate.
Wait, Legate.
Abundant rations. Low medicine.
Do you have a moment to speak to an old
Yeah,
soldier?
Bestia Tabat, a seemingly endless
Good day,
Legate. I am honored that you took the time to speak to me. My name is Sabinus Orsinus. I was the proconsus praefectus until last year.
You were prefectus for Legio Prima Italic. I don't remember you from Greece.
I was there, but we had little reason to speak. You were given command of Victrix before we even met.
How did you reach us?
I had retired before the death of Lucullus. When I heard what had happened, I knew I had to find you. I have many friends among the Berbers. A few of them agreed to help me make the journey.
You're a friend of Ignatius Nassio.
We are acquainted from back in the day. We spoke regularly when we were managing the daily affairs and logistics of our respective legions. But he owes me nothing. Nor do I owe him.
Why you came here?
I'll speak freely. You are a great commander and a loyal heir of Lucullus, but despite your victories, you are still inexperienced. You spend much time traveling with your own contubernium and getting into scraps, delegating tasks and decisions that are normally the meat and bones of your position as legatus. I admire that, as do the men. But if you'll forgive my presumptuousness, you must do more to inspire the troops and make them feel as brothers.
What do you got in mind?
I am glad to hear it. That attitude is part of what Lucullus saw in you, I believe. In my opinion, you are in need of a banner. A standard that you can erect on the field of battle to rally your men. I can teach you how to create a banner that honors Mars. Such a symbol can turn the tide of any fight.
Let me guess, you seek payment for the service.
When I retired from the Legion, I was promised a generous pension. I never received a single denarius. I have a wife and children, Legate. They need to eat.
Patos. Holy shit, everything costs.
That is very generous of you, Legate. This will help my family a great deal. Thank you. I will draw up the instructions for how to build a standard, like the one that used to inspire us when I fought for Prima Italica. All you need is to get your smith to forge the idol for the top of it.
What will you do now?
I will spend the night here and say hello to a few old acquaintances. Then I and my friends will return home. And I wish you a good and victorious war. These lands are beautiful, but harsh, and they hide many secrets. Keep your wits about you. And perhaps we'll see each other again someday.
Legate, help me.
Yo, Bestia's quest. You look terrible.
She's gone. I don't understand it. Why did she run away from me?
She's blind. How could she evade the guards?
That's impressive, no matter how you cut it. We could have used her.
No one will use my sister again.
It's a figure of speech, big guy. Relax.
Why would she leave, though? She was finally free.
You have always assumed she'd want to be free, Bestia. Perhaps that's not what she wants. For one who knows no freedom, there is no servitude.
I see. I have, indeed, never considered this. I know what I will do. I shall find her and then kill her. That's the only way.
Exactly how did you come to that conclusion?
I have learned much about life from my discussions with Synoros. Happiness is the lack of misery. Joy is the lack of pain. I can't bring her joy or happiness, but at least I can end her pain and misery.
That is not what I meant, Bestia. At least I don't think so.
It is the understanding you have led me to.
A blind girl in her home in this harsh and hostile land was never known in her life but servitude and mistreatment, and in her suffering would be a kindness. As long as she lives, there's always hope that she might fight her way out of her suffering and learn to live a better life.
But if I let her live, she'll be lost forever. She will eventually succumb to her suffering and die.
At least she will die on her own terms. Don't deny her that freedom.
Very well. She's free to suffer then. She and I both.
Bestia has learned the perk agreeable. Twice as strongly to all actions that they approve of. Anything new?
Now that we've begun taking control of this land, things are bound to get a bit complicated. This isn't Asia Minor, after all. Africa was under Roman control before, but the natives will not appreciate the more firm hand that wartime requires. I'm afraid you may once more need to take care of certain situations personally.
What?
There are so many tribes in this region of Africa. I don't even think we have enough numbers to count them. The Legion is strong, but it's a bit like Sextus' hammer. Sometimes you need smaller force to take care of delicate situations. It is good practice to delegate tasks, indeed. However, I believe pacifying certain factions would require a speculator's touch.
Lunya silence any grumbling.
Not everyone agrees with Lunya's decision to side with you. The major chieftains can be brought to heel on the battlefield, but some people will continue to rebel. What's even worse is if someone tries to become the hero of the people. These small rebellions must be swiftly crushed.
Let me know when such situation arises.
Remember, Legate, until we take care of any such disturbances, we won't be able to control any territory we have captured. Our way, Legate.
Damn the cat. Whatever I touch, it costs.
How are you holding up?
Do you trust Cleopatra?
Of course not. And you'd be a fool if your intention is to place your trust in her. That woman is a predator. Without a doubt, she's using you. Do not fall for her tricks.
What should I do?
Try to get as much use out of her as she does of you.
Do you think the Court of Heaven can serve as an outpost?
It's lucky we arrived during this festival, or whatever it is. We have all of the important people in one place. But keep in mind, this is their land. The Court of Heaven is an uncontrolled hub of activity. There's no telling who comes and goes and what their intentions are.
I am ready to go when it is time.
Now we got a rightful ruler of Egypt on our side.
When every man fights for himself, you must make alliances. That is how the arena works. Yet sometimes, when you are allied, you forget only one man can win.
You think she'll betray us?
Without batting an eye, if she has to. An ally can always turn into a foe. Better to kill your allies before they get the chance.
Some of the people here seem sympathetic to our cause, at least.
As long as the Berbers are fighting each other, it will be easier for us to win. But do not forget, sympathy is temporary, fear is eternal.
You're right, but fear is unreliable too.
Commanding fear is an art. One must train. One must always train. We have abducted the Queen of Egypt, who is also a goddess. She was imprisoned by her husband, the Pharaoh, who is incidentally also a god. I believe when people say that you are famous for punching above your weight, this is what they mean.
What do you make of this Berber Legion?
They fought well when they're against us, as long as they fight just as well.
How come no one is assigned? What is this bullshit? I told you what to do. Replenish tactical items. Oh! Refresh. Strategy. Tactical items. And the other one.
Well, alongside
mission.
us, I'll be glad to have
hell is that?
Thank you for
I, for
sending
one,
me those
don't like
schematics
it.
your
The
people
Legion-
found.
Salvete Legionari. What did you break today?
I got some schematics to build a new banner to inspire them, man. Can you create an idol of Mars?
A figurehead for a banner? I'm not exactly a sculptor, but these instructions are very detailed. I think I should be able to make something for you. I may even have a suitable ingot lying around for this somewhere. Give me a little while.
How much time passed?
Here you go. Not a bad piece of
Idol
sculpting
Mars.
for a mere craftsman, if I do say so myself. The schematics were good. I think you're right.
Where is it? Idol of Mars.
Salvete Legionari.
Hey, what do you need?
Cleopatra seems willing to back us.
I like her. She's charming and sophisticated, but suddenly she is very brash and mean. In tribal society like this, that is best you can hope for. I don't know about Lunya, though. Keep eye on her. She has look in her eye, like she knows something we do not.
I suppose. Banner of Mars. Place a rally eagle standard at the target location. Area of effect 4 hex rate applied to allies. 25% more damage. Idol of Mars. Linen. And Denari. 6 hours crafting time.
I'm drinking like an elephant all day, and yet I almost never have to piss. Where's it all go?
Domine. I don't think so. Not yet.
I think Cleopatra will betray us.
At this level of politics, loyalty is something no one can afford to possess or count on. To be honest, we're in a mess here. Loyalties will shift constantly and without mercy. A failure of anticipation is very likely to prove fatal. We must constantly pay attention to every single word and gesture.
Why some of the elders are in our favor?
As always, it is a matter of priorities. They favor us as long as our actions align with their goals. That will not always be the case. The most intelligent of enemies will try to befriend you. It is the honest ones who openly oppose their foes. An honest enemy is virtuous, and therefore fallible.
You think honesty makes someone predictable? What do you Greeks know about Werg?
Most certainly. And predictability is the worst trait a commander can display in times of war.
Where's Crassus? There you are.
You know I have nothing but love and respect for our Julia Callida. But do you wonder where she's been over the past few years? She seemed to vanish into the world as soon as we returned to Rome. She reappeared only once Lucullus had need of her.
Clear she's unhappy about how women are expected to live in the city.
True enough. But she has powerful allies in your family and Lucullus, not to mention the storied legacy of the Julia family itself. If she really wanted to live differently, surely she did not have to avoid the city completely. I trust her, as far as it is reasonable to trust such a talented spy. But there's something she isn't telling us. How can I help you?
Now we got a goddess on our side.
Indeed we do. She's an impressive woman. Beautiful, and with a natural authority.
I hear she's single.
I would not dishonor a woman of her caliber by pursuing her affections. Besides, I'm not sure I would survive the endeavor. I have to say I'm impressed by their court of heaven. The meeting they held looked like a primitive image of our Senate. Yet this new agreement we have reached worries me. If you fight the wars of others, be certain that you stand to benefit in proportion to your sacrifices.
With a party. Maximum Legion power.
Salve.
I got a lot of new stratagems. I just hope I have enough time to go back and defend and conquer everything along the way before the attack happens. Meet with Lunia. The army is on the way. I wish that I could just see them if nothing else. Huge freaking map. 2-3 times bigger than Greece. Insubordination risk 25. Legion morale is down.
We are ready to deploy the Legion. Alicite hostis in infamatam amitiam aciem. The men are close enough to engage.
Ah, that's bad. Well, 10 to wounded, probably.
Higite frontem! The weather is changing for the worse. Contendite vestra sponte!
I'm a paradise gorilla.
We are victorious!
25% risk the Centurions. With morale. I can crush them. I hope no one dies, please.
Sinite milites exultare!
The good question is if I'll have time to go back and defend. Garrison. Nice. Nice. Quarry. The mold hunt. Load the corpse, then bury him. An oil jar. Good salvage, regular salvage. a shallow grave. Gel. Meet with Lunya. I'm gonna conquer this next. There's a battle. The attack. Nice. Insubordination risk 27. I don't wanna lose.
How do you wish to deploy?
Anyone. Stun them. Now we're gonna go for loot. Protected flank.
Consistite latos in reperformanus!
I'll sort out loot tomorrow. No, I just want to fight.
Our ranks have reached the enemy lines.
Siege tower. Charge cavalry in circle.
Legatus! Qui accordate Presidium Hostium! The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves.
Oof. Legion morale is down. Everywhere Legion morale is down.
Contendite vestra sponte! The battle is won!
One injuries avoided.
Tabanacula valetudinaria collocate!
Insta attack on giallo. It's a fucking pain for the enemies.
How should we position the troops? Congregate copius in dextro latore! Battle is joined. How shall we proceed?
Superior loot reward. Charge. Double rewards. Double. It's gonna cost me a bit, but fuck it.
The enemy line is breaking!
Charge again.
Equites! Conquer Demony! This is it! Their will to fight is broken!
154 injured soldiers. Celebrate.
Finite milites exultare!
Ah, that's good. That's solid. Some money. I'll refresh. I keep basic for pacification. It's a mission. Which means I need to start recruiting. And I need them to be level 10 if I'm to do it. Who was for the mark?
I have tools and the allure of the discarded is
javelins and blades. Good
buy
night,
a sweet
Rabbi.
wine for one you love.
I played Singularity also.
I knew you'd be back. It is a good day for commerce. It always does. Did you forget?
Fresh food from the Welcome back.
Abandon Denari. I'm taking them all. Easy money with slaves. Easy money. Easy.
Will that
4,000.
be all?
Of course I'll fucking take it. For 20 slaves, it's worth it. It doesn't get better. I got resources now again. Meteor.
They say it was the Romans. They had hacked her caravan and killed the Pharaoh's guards.
She will want vengeance on her brother. Mark my words. War is coming.
Awe, Legate. That's how you greet each other, is it not? Now that we are friends, I assume I can ask you for a favor.
It depends what I get in return.
In return? It is a favor I'm asking, Legate. You don't expect anything in return for a favor. That would be a transaction.
Rome is built on exchange of favors. Powerful patroni and their clients almost compete over who can do more favors for each other. That kind of thing only strengthens friendship. And it's one of the reasons why the social fabric of Rome is so strong.
Interesting. So it is favors that bind you to each other more than you are bound by law. Then we shall exchange favors. Not only will I give you my shield, my tribe will contribute 1 cohort of soldiers to your legions. There's a construction project going on in the lands that belong to my tribe. A group of Romans are building one of your enormous water bridges. I need it to stop.
You don't want an aqueduct.
We could have used an aqueduct, as you call it, of course. Water, after all, is one of the most important resources in my land. Unfortunately, this specific aqueduct is not built for my people. It is supposed to direct water towards Kyrenaika and away from Nasamones.
So they're stealing your water.
Water is a gift of elder spirits. The Romans are claiming ownership of that which cannot be owned.
I don't remember giving anyone an order like that.
You are not the leader of all Romans, are you? I believe these people were tasked by someone else. Your predecessor, perhaps.
Why do you need me then?
The workers are protected by Roman mercenaries. I've already sent my people, but they have not returned yet. I'm sure you can do a lot. But we'll see what you will do. Is there anything else you would like to discuss while you are here?
Tell me about the Zervo.
It is a beautiful and ancient place, where many secrets hide beneath the sands. It can be a harsh place to live, but it breeds strong warriors.
How long you been an elder?
Only 6 seasons. But in that time, I have expanded our influence tenfold and earned the trust and respect of my people and our neighbors.
Did you suspect that Isiel would try to kill us at the burial site?
If I had known, I would have warned you. It was a cowardly attack, and a violation of the sanctity of that place. It is not our way.
How long will you stay here?
I will stay for a long time this year, I think. There is much more to do than the last time we convened. And this conflict has made everything slow and complicated.
Olunia told you about her plan for Sakura.
She has. I do not like it. But she is old and wise. And she always does what is best for her people and for Nasamones.
Can you tell me anything that may aid me in the mission?
I do not know the place so well. It is Isil's place, not mine. But it is the most powerful stronghold of Nasamones. Even you will find it difficult to take those walls by force.
Salve Legate. The campaign is going well. We have almost achieved our goals. I'd say a celebration is in order.
Is there a reason to celebrate?
There just might be.
Your message mentioned something about eliminating Udat. Would that be a reason to celebrate?
Not eliminating him. Unless you wish to. Udad's wife is pregnant.
And the relevance of that is... Wait for her to continue.
Her name is Sakura, and she lives with Udad in Augila. If you can find a way into the city, I bet it would not be hard for your people to reach her.
And that would make Udat really angry.
Angry people make mistakes. More importantly, it would allow us to ask Udad a very serious question. Is your loyalty to Isil greater than your love for your wife and your unborn child?
Sometimes you really scare me, Khalida.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. But scary doesn't get us into Augila. We'll need to disguise ourselves.
Access to Augila is under strict control for obvious reasons. But there is one type of person who can always enter any city if it is under siege.
A prostitute, a priest, a service. Wait for her to continue.
I am talking about a merchant.
Never too late to start a business, I suppose.
There is no reason to start a real business here. We will need disguises and goods to sell.
I'm certain the boys of the Legion will be happy to procure the items we need.
I'm sure you have formed your own opinions of the Court of Heaven by now. Before you leave, there is one more thing I wish to discuss. There are 3 kinds of tribes. Those who support our ideas, those who are undecided, and those who are actively against what we're doing. That last kind poses a problem we will have to solve. Or else.
Words or else are often followed by a threat.
I am but an old woman. It would be foolish of me to threaten a representative of the Great Roman Republic. All I can do is warn you of the impending dangers.
What kind of problem?
I envision an Azamenes not too different from your Rome. A place where people rule themselves. Some leaders would like to benefit from this at the expense of my people. That I cannot allow.
Why does it make us a mutual problem?
Alliances are based on mutual benefit. I am your ally. There is a leader who is against my vision for Nazamenes, and therefore against you. Trust me when I say it will be better for both of us if we eliminate this tribe. There is one tribe so opposed to Rome that they are actively trying to prevent our alliance. We need to show them the error of their ways. Unfortunately, there is only one language they truly understand. The language of the spear and the blade.
Doesn't your tribe have its own warriors?
It does, of course. And they're on their way to punish our foes. I just thought you would like to join the hunt.
What's in this for me?
You are asking for payment? I thought the Romans of high standing found it distasteful to work for denarii. If you do this for me, I will give you my spear. It is old, but the spirits have kept it good as new, and it has served me very well for a long time.
Okay.
Excellent. Our foes are hiding in an abandoned village in the desert. Meet us there.
Join Lunya's warriors.
Greetings,
And there's one left. We got shitload of side quests now.
I feel insulted.
Oh, it's Cleopatra.
I know these people are practically savages, but I feel insulted.
Do you? And who insulted you?
My lodgings leave so much to be desired. The quality of the carpets is especially aggravating. I need a new one. Fetch me a better carpet.
Fetch you a better carpet. Are you aware that I'm a Legatus of a Roman legion? Don't you have anyone else who can get this carpet for you?
To procure a carpet for a queen. It's a delicate task one should not trust just anyone with. But I don't have to trust anyone, do I? I can trust you.
You think the Nazamonians insulted you with carpets?
The best of insults are subtle like this. Do you think they actually expect me to walk on this rag? It would wound my divine souls.
Why do you need a new carpet?
A carpet says a lot about its owner's personality. It's a statement and an expression of your soul. I can think of a lot of fun activities we can perform on a carpet.
And where do I get a carpet fit for a goddess?
The best of Egyptian carpets are sold in Memphis. It is, of course, a bit far away, but your efforts will show me how much you value our alliance.
I see. You want us to play fetch like a good puppy?
Carpet you shall have, but know that I shall extract something much more valuable in return.
You will. Well, now I can't wait to get that carpet and find out what you think you can get from me. Do you have...
I think we're done. That's all there is to it.
I hope you will find...
That's all there is. I got easy money. And that's extremely important. Because I need to buy Legionary now. I need Centurions also. Because I need to pacify. Scale of the map is just freaking amazing. All of this and all of this part needs to get discovered. A carpet befitting a queen for Cleopatra. There was a carpet at the court of heaven that might satisfy her majesty. Or in Memphis. Join Lunya's warriors. Find the aqueduct. Talk to your primus pilus for pacification. Complete pacification. Send the legion to waylay a merchant caravan. All of that we do tomorrow. For tonight, that's gonna be it. Played for 8 hours. It's 2 AM. It was enough. Guys, we'll continue tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And I wish you all good night. Next stream, I don't know, in around 15-16 hours from now, I guess. People, sweet dreams.